Hi guys, it's Sharon with the Britain Company, and today I have something a little bit different, as you can tell from the title, because I'm sure I titled this appropriately. I need to finish up some junk journals. I have several in a state of halfway done. So yeah, I didn't even put myself on here. I'm going to pull these out. I actually started these last year, and I've just never gotten to the point. I found them today. I was like, I've been looking for these. I knew they were out there. So I've got a box of these. I'm going to start pulling them out once I can get to them. Let me get to this. And I'm not even sure where I am with these. So I've got papers there. And we've got Frosty. We've got 12 days. Oh my goodness. Night Before Christmas. I seriously have no idea where I am with these. We've got another Frosty. Rudolph. Another Rudolph, which seems to be missing his innards. Jingle bells. Oh my word. And then I have some other bits and pieces in here of things that I wanted to use in them. Okay. That's what we got. So today, I just jumped right in there. So I was thinking today we would just hang out. And I would look at some of these and see where I am and what I need to do. And, you know, probably there's some fixing to do. They've been sitting around for a bit. Like this one is having some problems, so I need to fix him. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of going back and forth. I may have to walk away from the table once or twice to go get some of the things that I need. It looks like I haven't wrapped any of these. So the books are inside. There's some paper inside, but I haven't done my wrapping on my external wrappings on them, which need to be done to make them into a book. All right, let me move some of these out of the way. Let's start with this guy. So what did I do in here already? Looks like I've already taken apart the book, but all right, so I can see what I've done. So this is one of the signatures, and I've taken apart the book and I've created some pages with some pockets. That pocket I put together, this one I didn't seem to seal. And then, and that's as far as I got with this one. And then I just paper clipped them together and kept the books together. And I'm wondering, no, this one I've got more going on than this one, which is a very big one. This one's got all that stuff going on. So it looks like I had started to pull components that I wanted to go into this one. But where's the story? Huh. This is going to be interesting, discovering. Okay, so I don't see the Jingle Bell story in there right now. All right, I'm going to move some of these out of the way as I look through them. So we looked through those two. I'm just going to move these just a little bit out of the way. All right, we've got Rudolph does not have anything inside. Oh, this is not good. This is bad. There's a pile over here, so I'm hoping some of this is over here. Oh no, what happened here? Okay, looks like this came off at some point in time. And that's not what I wanted to happen. I use a very good high-end double-sided tape on these. So I'm using the Score, which really should work. I should not see that happen. That's not good. All right, what do we got here? Oh, there's several in here. There's the Jingle Bells. There's a Rudolph. This is, which Rudolph is this one? So we have Richard Scarry's Rudolph. Where's it? Oh, there it is. So this Rudolph is this one, and this one is just the pages they've been cut, but they have not been, I haven't created these signatures for this one. So this one's not as far along as some of the other ones. This one is the Richard Scarry Rudolph. Again, pages are cut, but he hasn't been formed. And this one, which is an older one, goes to this. No, this goes to this. This is the Richard Scarry one. All right, there's that one. That's why there's so many pages in here. I had not put that one together. Oh my, I thought these were further along than they are. This, which is Frosty, Frosty does have, okay, this Frosty has already had his pages added. So this Frosty is ready to put together. Huh. Now I'm just... All right, here's another Frosty. Let's see where he is. I think I just looked at him. This Frosty is put together. He's got pages ready to go. He's ready to start having signatures. So both of those are ready. 12 Days is ready to start putting together. 12 Days has the signatures built, or at least the beginning of the signatures built. And you can see I've, done the spines, and I used different materials and things to wrap them. Okay, so I have 4 ready to get the spine on and start getting put together. So before I actually put the spines together, looks like I put some extra time into this one. Yeah, I can't believe I put these aside, meant to finish them, and then things got so busy last year that I never finished them. Huh. Well, there you go. Time to get these done. I have a show this weekend. Sorry, I'm just trying to fiddle with this thing. So I have a show this weekend, and then I have a show in 2 weeks after that. Hopefully they'll both be good, although y'all tell me if you've been doing shows lately how they're going, because when I look online, I am a little concerned that, people are saying it's not necessarily going great out there. I think people are, concerned. Okay, I think that these, no, these are intended to be internal pages, because those pages are different. Did I cut these properly? Oh, I've got to look at these now. Now I'm going, wait, what did I do? So these are actually, okay, I see. So what I haven't done with these yet is I will fold back this piece, and then it gets folded into that. So I had to just take a look at that one. This one's not ready to go, but it has a lot of papers in here ready to go. So I think I might just steal some of those. I'm gonna steal some of these because I want to finish what I have. I think there's some really cool papers here. Let's see what I'm done with them. Yeah, that's what I did. All right, so these are 8.5 by 11, and what I've done with them, let me make sure I'm not blocking anything from yours. So what I had done with these is simply fold them in half, which gives me that, it fits perfectly in there. So what I did with these was, clearly I had these cut down some, and I'll make this into a pocket. But I've got to remember how I'm going to do that. I tell you what, my junk journals, no two junk journals are ever the same. They're just not. So, lots of papers here. All right. So then I also clearly had pulled some other things. We've got this really cute ho ho ho, and I've already attached him to this time card, which I kind of like. I've got graph paper here. I have got some cool coloring sheets here. I've got some pre-folded papers. I like using these. These are just fun. The ledger papers. And then I've got a bunch of plain. So, I mean, that's a lot, but that really is just enough for one. So I've got one. So let's work on one. It will not hurt me to do one at a time. So I'm going to start by just finishing this guy. And because I've already done these, I said, that's why I said this is just kind of be a bit of a kind of a craft with me, hang out with me. If y'all want to hang out with me, I'd love for it. While I do this, it's been, tell you what, sometimes it feels like you can't catch a break. So little Brit has been sick. I'll do it that way. He picked up this weird flu thing. I don't even know what to call it. Where he had a terrible hacking cough. He was just nauseous. Just really nauseous. All the time. And I don't want to rip it. I don't want to rip it. No fever, but really bad aches and pains. And when we went to the doctor, his lungs completely clear. Just completely clear. And we're sitting here going, what the heck? Just seriously, what the heck? And he was out of school, my golly, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Went to the doctor last Thursday. And she listened to his lungs and said, well, his lungs are, I can hear his cough. I mean, when he coughs in front of me, I hear it. But his lungs are clear, which is weird. Super weird. That might be too high. I may have to cut this one down a little bit. So yeah, I mean, just weird. Just weird. So, when I did go in to work, I went in one day just to get some things done, and because I had something going on and I needed to be there for it. And when I did go into work, I talked to one of the other teachers, actually one of his teachers, and she was saying that her family had been down with the same thing over the weekend. They were still sick. Lots of the kids were sick, and they were just really trying to get past this all. But that, I think it was her adult child, had gone to the doctor. They had all gone to the emergency room because they were so sick. And one of them had been given an antibiotic, and that what she was saying to me was that he was the one getting better. So this had been Monday, and so I'll have to do that. So I called his doctor and I said, well, okay, well, I've talked to this person and this is what they're saying to me and this is helping them. And, what can we do? And because, we love his doctor. And she said, well, okay, let's give it a shot. So She put him on anti-nausea medication. Remember, this was Monday. And he had been sick actually before Thursday. Kept him home Thursday, but he had gone to school sick. Mostly throughout the week, he was just getting worse. So it even started earlier. Anyway, so we went ahead, put him on the medication, put him on this antibiotic. And that was anti-nausea and antibiotic. That was, I think she got it to him Tuesday, and he took she got it to him Monday. He took the first one Tuesday. Either way, he actually started getting better. That's what it was. We got it Monday. He got the first one Monday night, and then he was recovering on Tuesday, and then by Tuesday night, that's when we realized how sick he had been, because we saw how much better he was. And that's when we were like, oh, he was considerably more ill than we realized. We knew he was sick, but I think it's when you really see the difference, in your kids, or honestly in anybody, when you start to see, oh wow, now they're better. I see that actually is going to go in something else. I think that's when you start to really question what you knew and what you didn't know. So he's been back in school for a few days, thankfully, and doing better and catching up. I mean, honestly, that's the hardest part. The kids get to an age right now where missing school, any school for him, he's in these kind of elevated classes, and it's tough to keep up. So, and it seems ridiculous that I have to weigh that into decision making. I don't know. Anywho, he's better, so we're better. Then one of my absolutely wonderful sisters, just one of the nicest people you could meet, decided I had a rough week. And so she sent me a little really cute little Christmassy coloring book and special coloring pencils. So sweet. And then there was so much going on, I forgot to call her and tell her how wonderful it was and how wonderful she is, and and so to my wonderful sister, who, if she's listening, I don't think she actually watches me, hey, but if she's watching, it truly was quite appreciated. Just, it's been a long haul. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful that he is feeling better. So far, the rest of us are doing okay, meaning, Big Brit and I, we've been holding our own, and yeah. So it's kind of what's going on here. I'm been any minute I'm not taking care of little Brit, and he's at the point where he doesn't need me to take care of him now. Every minute that I've had, I have been running in and working on prepping for these shows. My last show was, it was okay, but I did sell some junk journal, and I did sell, where my brain isn't working. The kits were selling, and I might have mentioned that before, but it's super exciting to see those things start to sell. It just really is. I really put some effort into those, and we put a lot of hopes into those, and so that's cool. And I'll show you something. I am going to be making some junk journal kits for these cute little Christmas books. I thought it would be fun to make something that's a little bit different, and use up some of these adorable little Christmas books. They really are cute. These really are adorable. Santa sled race. So I was thinking, maybe somebody, if a parent wants to do one of the bigger kits, one of the kids can do a smaller one. Let's see, I used the stockings, didn't I? Ho, ho, ho works for here. That's cute. It's fun. These are always fun to put together. And I like to really put a decent amount of paper in each of these. Something that people feel like they really can do stuff with it. They've really got something substantial. So I did that one, and I think I've got enough. Where's the other one? 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are these. So I did that one. You can see how the signatures, they're growing really quickly. And then I just have to decide where to put the next one. I definitely like to mix things up a little bit, and I do it this way. So as I go through, I'm just kind of making quick decisions. That's why it's so nice to have everything, ready to go. Which had been my thought last year with these, and then I went. So tomorrow I have students with me all day because we are doing a day of STEM, and I have speakers coming in, and the kids are going to be working on their big project, trying to get the building done, and they've got an essay to finish, and so it's going to be really fun. I've got, I've got kids coming out. All right, look at how much different that is now. So we can look at one of the other ones. This one? This one just has the initial papers in it, right? So that to that. It's super fun. It's super fun to start to see them grow. So I'm going to put these. I'll decide if I want to put those aside. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and add those in. Let's see where I want to put these. Because like I said, I like to have them really nice and full and fun. Full and fun. And when I do these, I am not going to, excuse me, I'm not going to sew these in. I don't do the sewing in. And not because I can't or because I don't like it. I think it's cool. But I actually prefer, when I'm doing my own, to be able to take the pieces out. So if I decide, I want to take something out, or if I decide I want to add more in, it's cool to be able to add something in. It's cool to be able to say, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I want that to go there. So sometimes, by the way, guys, I will do this so that I just change kind of the look of it. And I do like having the plain white on white. Sometimes. So let's see which one. I actually really like this one for this. And I think I'm going to do the same thing I just did with that one. I think I'm going to give people extra journaling space. Whoever gets them. Whoever is lucky enough with these. So you can see how our signatures are really beginning to fill out. So now it doesn't look so silly to have such a big spine on here because they really are, you know, they just fill out pretty quickly. But that's not all I'm going to put into these. So sometimes I will add, I'm going to add one in here, things like a bag. There are a couple different things you can do with this one. I really like that this has the Merry Christmas. So a bag, add it in, means that you've got this automatic tuck spot right here. Now I could glue this part down right here and here and give you another tuck spot. Again, I prefer leaving that up to whoever gets them. You know, I think people like to, that's cool. I like that. All right, so we've got that, and I'm thinking. I think that my signatures at the moment are about as full as I want to make them. And then I'm going to start adding in a couple of cool things on the inside. I have found that I don't need to make them too terribly busy, but people do like certain things in there. Like I love adding little guys like this. And this is a sticky note. So I'm going to add this to one of my empty pages, and people can put this in, or it's just it's those little tiny things people can look for that I think are fun. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe it may just be me, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If it's just me, I'm good. All right. So, I have some interesting things to put in here. I'm going to work on the spine in a few minutes. Maybe. I want to show you some other things that I picked up this year that I'm excited about putting into some of these junk journals, because I do want to finish these for this upcoming for this show Saturday. So this is going to be Saturday the 23rd, and if you're around, it's going to be in Granville at the Granville South High School, and in Granville, North Carolina. It's their first one, and I'll be in the main gym. I haven't gotten, it's kind of late days, but I think, like I said, it's their first one. So, gotta give them a little grace. So I'll be in the main gym, and that's always exciting, because they only have the main gym for this inaugural year. I'm really excited to see what, how it does. They're calling it Mistletoe Market South, because last week I did a Mistletoe Market. It's been around for a while. Okay, so let me show you. I got all of these decks of cards at Target for, I think they were $1. So each of these decks of cards. This reminds me of some cards that I got at Dollar General last year. I'm still trying to get into this. Have y'all noticed that I'm struggling? So this one is called Go Reindeer, a holiday version of the classic game. I'm guessing Go Fish. Do you have a chef? Go Reindeer. Yeah, Go Fish. Let's see what we've got in here, because, all right, instructions. So the front, that's kind of a cute piece. And then inside, let's see what we've got. Like, oh, look how cute these are. All right, so you've got pirates, scientist, queen, superhero, space, Hawaiian, birthday. There's more Hawaiian. Earmuffs. Are you supposed to figure these out? This looks like a yodeler, skier. There's a chef again. There's a pirate. So I am beginning to see some repetition, but these are very cute. These are super cute. So yeah, this would be, I mean, if you have a little one, this is a great little Christmas set. I don't have a little one anymore, so I will put a couple of the different cards in different books. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and open these because I haven't opened these, as you can tell. Let's see what else we have that we can put in there. And I do like to try to match the book theme with whatever I put in there. So like with this one, I'm going to look for maybe a chef or maybe a little Mrs. Claus, I think is what that one reindeer was supposed to be. But let's see what this one is. So this one is called Old Elf, a holiday version of the classic game. Don't get stuck with the old elf. What's wrong with old? What is wrong with old? All right, let's see if we can get this open. Oh my golly. I think I'm... All right, that's where you're supposed to... There we go. Figured it out. I'm very proud of myself for that. Okay, so let's see what attractiveness is in this one. All right. Oh my gosh. Gingerbread man, Santa hat, present, penguin, pony, snowman, gnome, reindeer, nutcracker, polar bear, gift inspector. That is a scary little gift inspector. Sleigh in there. All right, so now we're starting to repeat. And oh, look how cute that is. That's really cute. Okay, so then we just go on repeat. What's the one we're not supposed to get stuck with? Is it an elf? Did I show the elf at the beginning? I might have. I don't want to get stuck with him. I don't know what to do with him. I like the little snowman. The nutcracker is cute. There we go. There's the old elf. And he is an old elf. Look at that. Huh. All right. So we've got those. Okay. Now, let me look at this one. When I finish going through these, I'm going to go attack a little bit of my other junk journal supplies. Y'all know I've got junk journal supplies. Oh, do I have supplies? So it's kind of fun to be able to come across this. I knew I had these. I couldn't find them. And I finally, when we moved Little Bert's room, somehow they got mixed up with his things. So to find them now and say, oh my gosh, look at all these really cool things I have that I can just decorate. I love it. All right, so this one was the memory game. So we're going to have just 2 of each. And this is so cool. Now, clearly they use the same artist symbols for a lot of these, but there's some extras and they're bigger. I wonder if we're going to have an old elf. We're going to have the scary guy. Okay, I see the repetition starting here, guys. So, this is fun. Like him. I guess he's the old elf. Scary present eater. Oh, we need to name him. What's a good name for this guy? I need a name. Y'all tell me down below. Oh, I thought those were like little, candy corns, but they're little Santa hats. But what does that mean is underneath? They're like sharp things under there. All right, if y'all have a name for that critter. You know, he's adorable in his own critterness. Okay, so all of those so far. And then we've got one more to look through. These are just supposed to be the regular playing cards. And if these are just plain Santa playing cards, I might be tempted to keep some of them. Not some of them. I might be tempted to get them. I think they're sold out already. I went into Target the other day to see if they had any new of the straw toppers. because my daughter really likes the different straw toppers. I sent a whole set of the Halloween ones back when her brother went back to England. And then I went in and they do have different straw toppers, but I think I only found 2, and I'm guessing there's a lot more. So these are very cute. These are very kind of, oh, there's the old elf. Old-fashioned-y. So it looks like the only kind of more decorative ones are those. Although these are cool. Let me look at something. All right. That's kind of fun. And it doesn't have to be Christmassy. I will, so this is Crazy Eights, but it really is just regular cards. I would have been happier if the back of these had some kind of a Christmas theme. Maybe. I do like this though. I think this is cool. So you've got, you've got your elf here, and the back is this kind of red. I'm not going to complain. I kind of like it. Wait, that's Go Reindeer. That does not go with this. This is Crazy Eights. All right, so yeah, these are fun. And what the nice thing about, well, if I can talk, the nice thing about having this backing is that I can use them for any of my junk journals. It does not have to be the Christmas ones. Although I will say I think the Christmas ones are the most popular. Maybe. I've sold Queen Elizabeth junk journals because they came out with Queen Elizabeth. And I've sold, I've got a Martin Luther King Jr. and Airplane and some of the older ones. So, it doesn't have to be Christmas. I do think people like them, but I think people also really like the other ones. I still have my Fuzzy Duckling one. That one just has people look at it, but it's one of my more expensive ones. And they almost always tilt towards the cheaper ones. I wonder why. I wonder. I was saying earlier, and then I got myself distracted. What I was saying was that I've been looking at a lot of the different craft events going on when people are talking about them. And since we did our last one 2 weeks ago, what I am consistently hearing is that attendance is down, people aren't spending, and that's just so different from the very first one I did, but certainly exactly what happened in the second one. So I don't know. I don't know whether people are just nervous because of the past election. I don't know whether it's whether things are still pretty tight. I guess, I think that's probably part of it. I think, I personally think that one of the reasons we're having trouble is more corporate greed. You can't, I just don't buy, you know what? I'm not going to get into politics, but I'll say this one thing. It's hard to buy that we're having a problem with inflation when corporate profits are every year they're making like these booming profits. That's what I'll say. Anyway, moving on. Let me see if my little glass mat here. I've been working on my postcards. I can show you one of those briefly, maybe. Right here. So this is one of my postcards. I'll just show you. Well, all I've done here, you can see this is one of the Dollar Tree little canvases. And I've taken the postcard and I have Mod Podged it to the canvas. So the next step here is going to be using that wonderful glitter paint. The one that I was telling you guys I couldn't find, and that our wonderful friend Kate, wonderful, found 2 bottles like gold and sent them to me because I love her so much. And so this will get a coat of that nice, because that just gives a nice glitter to it without covering anything up. It becomes part of it, I guess you could say, without it covering anything up. So that'll be the next step. And then over the top of that, I'll do another layer of Mod Podge once it's dry. And then I will do this thin tinsel stuff that I get. We get some of them from Dollar Tree. The thin tinsel will go around it. And then on the back, I'm going to put something here. And I may I have a new business card. Oh, they're put away. I can't show you my new business card. I'm so excited. But I might put my business card back there. Or I might have my business cards turned into stickers and I can cover that kind of thing up. And then I'll put on the hanger. But I think he is gorgeous. And I have a whole series of these at this point in time. And I will show you guys. I promise I will show you someday. So I just actually, I just finished making a whole nother stack of these. There's like 16 in here. But they're going to be so cute. I mean, she's going to be adorable once she gets her glitter paint job. And then this will all be hidden with the tinsel. And the tinsel goes all the way around. And it's so cute. And it's so vintage looking. And, and. Love it. So, all right. I will be, please amuse yourselves. And I will be back in a moment. I just need to go find my my stretchy stuff for this. It means I got to get up and move around. Oh my gracious. That is easier said than done, I think, sometimes. Now, sometimes I put other book pages in there, magazines. I actually am going to put some magazine articles in there that I'll fold up and add to it into these. But here is my little box of goodies. So you can see I actually have some of the this is some of the tinsel that I use. This is the one I got from Tibu. And I've also got gotten some of this from my brain. Amazon. And then I take it apart and I get the stuff from Dollar Tree. Several possible avenues if you're looking for that. So I'll show you what I like to use. I showed this in a different one too, if you've seen some of them. I really like using this stuff. It stretches, it goes all the way around. It makes it easy to pull things in and out, but it's still strong enough to hold it in place. Having said that, I don't think I have the right colors. I need like some reds. Oh, guys. No. I mean, this is stretching cord, but that is not, this is just not thick enough. I don't like this, using that. I think I can use the yellow for this one, and that'll be cute. I think the yellow will work, but it won't work for everything. The blue will work for this one. I've got this kind of cool blue. Let me show you. Got that cool blue. That's another stretchy one, so that should work for that one. But I was really hoping it's this one. Ooh, I've got these. These should help. Love this. I don't know where I got it. I think this is Hobby Lobby. Maybe. Do I have any more of that down there? Hiding in the bottom? I don't think so. All right, so I've got this one with some of these different pinks, and that's nice because this color is going to work for a couple of things. I still would be better off if I'd be happier if I had the greens and the reds and some lighter pinks. Oh, that one's nice. Okay. I'm looking at the other ones that I need to do tonight, or that I need to do. Let's see. I don't know if I'll get them all done. I mean, that's why junk journals cost a lot, because they are time consuming. Rightfully so. What do you let's see. I'm thinking this yellow on the spine, I kind of like that. I could do this color on the spine. think I'm going to stick with the yellow for right now. Every time I take something out, I don't go back to put it away right away because I'm in the middle of doing stuff. And it just builds a mountain around me until I'm like, oh no, I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay, so here's what's next. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 signatures. I don't know. I didn't plan on actually explaining things. I was just like, oh, we'll just hang out. But I can't help myself. I hope I'm not annoying you guys. All right. So I'm gonna just kind of go around it. That's a second signature. That's going to be a third. And that should be 4. All right. And I haven't stretched this at all. So I'm going to cut right about there. And I don't know if I'll get another one out of this. So how much was on this? This was only 3 yards. Spandex and nylon. That's what it's made of. This is definitely from Hobby Lobby. But spandex and nylon. So, okay. Next, I actually wrapped as I went, right? I'm going to unwrap it because I want to get this right. So I am going to there's nothing here that needs a level of perfection. I do pull it a little bit, guys. I am not yanking this thing tight. I pulled it a little bit because I also don't want it loose. So as I go around, I've got to keep holding it in place. So there's that. And then this should be something here's not working. Let's try this again. I know what I did. It's been a while. All right, I'm going to start. That's where it goes. I want to make sure I've got some space here. So like I said, I'm pulling it, but I'm not, I don't want it taut. There. Oops, sorry. Okay. Now, here is where I'm just pulling again. So I'm going to tie it that way. And then this way. Do not move. Don't move. Okay. So now the spine should hold, or the signature should hold. You can see I moved some things around here. I'm going to move them around a little bit more because what I want, I'm going to want this. I want this in the middle. So I'm going to move him around a little bit to, in between at least. And I'm going to move these down. Somewhat. All right, this is where I need to do it on this side. So let me do it this way. That's better. Okay. That's better because it's more important that the inside be straight than the outside, because the outside, all right, and it's fairly even on here. If you can see, like, my distances apart. So I'm going to start putting some of these in to start putting my signatures in. They slide in pretty easy peasy. So 1, and I just go straight to the middle. And 2, going to move it over just a wee bit. 3, this one's probably the thickest right now. I have to find the middle. I just realized I probably should pull that back a little bit so it's easier for you guys to see. And you can see my messy desk. But thankfully, a lot of you shared that you also have messy desks, and that does make me feel better. Just to know we're all in this together. Oh, I got messy desks. Especially when you're in the midst of crafting. Okay, and then this guy. And I still need to do something special with this guy, and I'll tell you why. I'll show you again in a minute why there's a change that has to happen to this guy. All right, there's that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so this is all together now. We've got our signatures here. We've got our spine together. It's okay that the top part is crossed to some degree. Because I'm going to do this. I like the way this looks better than, and then I've got to remember how to do it like this so the knot doesn't come out. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim this one so these are about the same size. A little extra piece. Look at that. Look how cute that is. So this is starting to come together. We've got pages. I don't know that I have enough pockets, but I'm definitely putting this guy in here. So he's going in. Now I will probably be adding some more pockets because I feel like we really don't have enough pockets or tuck spaces for things. And that's okay right now. But I'm going to build them. So this is where we are. Definitely going to put one of these guys in here, with the hopes that people actually, pay attention to them. All right, so I'm not just going to leave that there because that would be boring. I want to pull out some of my cool little stickers here. What do I want to put on there? Oh, this one's cute. So I have all these vintage stickers. I got a pack of 100 and I, for whatever reason, accidentally purchased the same pack 3 times. But I've used them and I actually really, really like them. So I'm going to use our little Merry Christmas here and kind of center it. Look how cute that is. All right, I like that. I don't know if you like it, but I really like it. All right, so we're coming across this one. Now, because this is not on the end, what I can do with this and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to turn this into a tuck spot. And the way I'm going to do that is just really simple. I'm just going to grab my little handy dandy glue, which hopefully is running today. Yep. Okay. And I'm just going to, good gracious, put a little glue here. Glue for these kind of tuck spaces is often better than tape, because with tape, when you stick something in, it can actually push into the tape and get stuck in there, and and it's just crazy talk. I'm trying to get the tip back on. There we go. Okay, so now we have another tuck spot, and we've got these different places. So what do I want to do with this one? Sometimes I'll stamp them. I don't know. All right, So I'm coming to this one. I really wanted to use this paper, but clearly that does not look good. That does not look good. So what I'm going to do to fix this is I'm going to add like a top piece to it. Just a really simple top piece. Let's see, what do I want to add? Probably nothing with too much color because we've got some stuff going on here. So I think, where is that? I am looking for something. And I'm not finding it. I'm looking for, that should do. Ugh. Some papers. I've actually almost used this one up. What I want to find, if there's something in here, and I'm not sure there is, something that is non-directional. Oh, wow. I don't think I have anything in here that's non-directional. Holy cow. All right, there's not a lot. So I'm out of this and this and this and all of those things that I could use. This and I have really cute papers. And I actually really like this one. I wonder if I can make this one work. Let's look at that for a minute. Let's see if we can make this one work. I mean, it's not going to work on both sides. Could I use just one set? So I'm going to start by saying, no, I can't, but I'm not going to ruin this guy because I actually really like him and I think that I have a plan for him. So I'm just going to let go across mostly. So I was going to do this. I like it. I don't like it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what I do like. I like this. Look how cute that is. And honestly, I could just do it like that. But when this should be, when I fold it, it should is it going to reach all the way down? It does. I thought it might. Okay. I have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. So I really like this. And this is just kind of what I do. I play with these. I just think they're really fun. Honestly, I think that this is why other people like them too. Because this is stuff that everybody can do. You know, I'm just having fun with it right now. And then it goes to somebody else's hands and they get to play with it. So I really like this combination, but this is a pocket and I don't want to lose one of my pockets. So I'm going to start by figuring out approximately where do I want to cut this. I don't want it to go all the way to the pocket. Right about there. Move this for a second. Let's grab this guy. This little Tim Holtz cutter is one of my favorites. I do love it. So I think I'm going to go in about 4 inches. And then we'll see. Let's see if 4 inches was like right. Now, I'm not losing this piece because it's a cute little piece and I am sure we can come up with a plan. Okay, now do be careful of your papers here because like you can see they can scrunch up. Okay, let's see if that's about right. Oh, it's a little bit, all right, that's a little bit too high, so I need to take maybe another inch off. And I need to glue this guy down so he doesn't keep catching. So I'm just going to run, come on. There we go. I'm going to run that down, and that should help with some of that catching. Put this over here. Well, while I have it out, I think I'm also going to do this and create another tuck space like we talked about, like we did on the last one. Just going to hold that down for a minute. Now, here's a, if you are unfamiliar with some of the paper workings, I'm trying to get the top back on this thing. If you're doing a pocket like this and you want to make sure that there's going to be a little extra room in it, just push a little bit in, not a lot. Just like keep it pushed in just a wee bit, and it's going to give you a little extra space. So both of those need to dry properly, but this is definitely too big. I'm going to take another inch off of this one. Look at how this one's turning out. I like it. All right, I'll make sure this time. So this time I can go from this direction. Take off my inch. That's approximately what I took off the first time. All right. Back to this. Okay. That's not bad. And then when I put some pieces in here, that's cute. All right, so now I have to adhere it. And this is what I was excited about, because this is something I could do on the other ones. And I feel like maybe if I had just taken off a half an inch, that would have been better. But here's what I'm going to do. Can you see this? Oh my golly, I'm so sorry. You guys should have told me that the arm of the camera was in the way. I tell you what, I cannot wait. I really am planning on doing a live show coming up, and I'm really excited about it because I'm hoping that you guys will join me and I'll be able to get to meet some of my lovely friends out there. All right, this is going to stick out a little bit. I'm actually okay with that. I do not mind that it's going to stick out a wee bit. Oh, that's why it's gonna, okay. Nice thing about this one, glue makes it movable. There, that's better. Okay, so what I've done is I've created a space at the top that I can put something into. That's better. I might be off camera right now. I think you can see that I'm doing something. It's the same thing I did to the top one. Okay, so then this one goes on, and we'll let it dry a little bit, and then you have these top tuck spaces. I like that. Sometimes when I'm using 12 by 12 paper and you have to cut it down for these, I will use the second piece, which is usually like 2 or 3 inches, and I'll put it along the bottom here to make a double pocket. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. I think this guy, I have these really cute little paper clips. So I'm going to use this one. It kind of resembles the gingerbread. Okay. I'm going to put that one in here too. Oh. Move him over so you can see him. That's cute. Now I'm thinking about what I might want to add here. I don't know yet. I mean, sometimes I don't add anything. Sometimes I do. But this one is beginning to shape up. So I'll show you how long we've been on here. Oh, I meant to just go for an hour. So I want to show you these cool junk journal pieces that I have. I've also got things like this, which are perfect to tuck in to some of our spaces. So I'm going to have to add in something. It's missing something. It needs more pockets. All right. So I have these cool things. These are some of the Temu things that we have. 2 of these. So I wonder if that would make a good pocket, or is that going to be too weak? It's a different kind of material. These are so cute, guys. So I do like these quite a bit. I feel like maybe here. And I can just go ahead and put it down. I could put down, well, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of center it. All right. So I'm going to do that. It's funny, isn't it? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm a little worried about the thickness of the paper. Let me move that aside for a minute. I'm going to grab one of these reds. And I'm going to back this up. I'm not going to do that one. I got some new red paper. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got this pack. And at the time it was, they didn't, even though it said holiday on it, and I think they should have included it on the deal, they did not. So, but it was 40% off. So not 50%, 50 would have been better. But 40% wasn't bad. I don't know if you all have noticed, if you've been in Hobby Lobby lately, or honestly in any of the stores lately, I have noticed prices going down. I definitely think that we are beginning to see a nice reverse trend. These companies making all those record profits began to realize they don't make record profits when people stop buying. Because they can't afford it. So, and I am all for that. I think this is the white core. I find it very difficult to, I hope not, heavyweight. This does not say that it's white core, so and I remember looking at it and thinking, well, it can't be, can it? I mean, sure it could. All right, let me move this one out of the way a little bit. So I do have a concern with this, that it's going to be weak, because the paper is a little bit maybe linen-y, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to back it up with this one, which will give me, you know, a nice pocket. And we'll see how it handles glue. All right. Definitely want to get my edges. It's a little bit hard to get my glue on there. It's like it's catching. All right. Do a little burnish. It's cute. So I think this is going to be the last thing that we do tonight while we've been hanging out, because I have got, as I said, a bunch of speakers coming in tomorrow. I have an internal field trip going on tomorrow, which hopefully will be awesome. I've got engineers and project managers, and I never even had a chance to hit up some of the wonderful people Kate found for me, because she has a very talented family. So we've got previous city planner and who's now retired. We've got someone coming in to do the electric and show the kids how to do the electric and run cable, run telecommunications. And okay. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put that one to the side or smack dab in the middle. And I feel like that paper just looks, I don't like it. I'll do it on this one. I may come back with ink and just do a little bit of, I gotta do it right now. Do I have that one? What's this one? Not that one. I'm gonna open this one. I'm gonna try this because I just feel like that paper looks too new to have this piece on it. That, you know, like I said, that's the thing about junk journals. Once you start. All right, so this is the Stays On Timber Brown. So hopefully it'll just be, let me get this stuff out of the way. Let me get that out of the way for just a minute. Oh my word, that glue thing. Get that one out of the way. And just, this would have been better to do before. So I am honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dirty it up. And then I'm going to do my own. Let's see how that looks. What do you think? Kind of looks like it's been a little bit aged and a little bit weird. It's been through some stuff. Yes, I like that so much better. Y'all tell me what you think though. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm actually going to turn it into a true pocket. I'm just going to go ahead and do I don't want just one little thin layer of glue. Not for me. I know people do it, but that's not what I do. Okay, then I'm going to, here we go. Let me get this. Nice thing about junk journals, there really is nothing wrong. You can't do any wrong. It's whatever fun thing you want to do. All right, so I like that page. I may do a few other pages, play with sort of the design on there, and I am perfectly fine with a little bit of that ink coming up on here. I actually like this American publisher. It has a variety of excellent magazines available by subscription and unbeatable discounts, including TV Guide, Time, McCall's, Prevention Field, and Stream and more. So, kind of cool. All right, well, that's what I've got right now, guys. I think I'm going to stop for the night. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like it? Do you not like it? Let's zoom in a little bit. Do you think it turned out okay? So this is one. I'm going to do the other 3 that are in that stage ready to go. And then the last of them, which is another 3. There's 3 more after this because I think I had 7 total. And I'll do the other ones for my next event. But you can see how full that got. And you can move these around and however you want. All right. That's it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did this today. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining our little family here and hanging out with us. I think we have a good time. I sure do. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Cheers.